Welcome back once again. This is Emil, and I am back with a little brief short commentary on some of the latest headlines that happened. Today we're going to be talking about the Kamala Harris Donald Trump debate that just happened. Needless to say, it was very entertaining. You can look at the whole thing yourself. It's all over YouTube, it's all online. The full debate. I put some clips together, just some short clips, just to give you guys an idea of what went down. I'm not gonna hold you up any further. Let's just go ahead and get into these clips, and you can decide for yourself who you think might have won this debate.
Kamala Harris. Let's have a good debate.
See you. Have fun.
Thank you.
Welcome to you both. It's wonderful to have you. It's an honor to have you both here.
Well, let's talk about extreme and understand the context in which this election in 2024 is taking place. The United States Supreme Court recently ruled that the former president would essentially be immune from any misconduct if he were to enter the White House again. Understand, this is someone who has openly said he would terminate, I'm quoting, terminate the Constitution of the United States, that he would weaponize the Department of Justice against his political enemies. Someone who has openly expressed disdain for members of our military. Understand what it would mean if Donald Trump were back in the White House with no guardrails, because certainly we know now the court won't stop him. We know J.D. Vance is not going to stop him. It's up to the American people
Vice President
stop
Harris,
him.
thank you. Why do you believe it's appropriate to weigh in on the racial identity of your opponent?
I don't, and I don't care. I don't care what she is. I don't care. You make a big deal out of something. I couldn't care less. Whatever she wants to be is okay with me.
But those were your words, so I'm
I
asking.
don't know. I mean, all I can say is I read where she was not black, that she put out, and I'll say that. And then I read that she was black, and that's okay. Either one was okay with me. That's up to her. That's up to her.
Vice President Harris, your thoughts on this?
Honestly, I think it's a tragedy that we have someone who wants to be president who has consistently, over the course of his career, attempted to use race to divide the American people.
So tonight, 9 years after you first started running, do you have a plan, and can you tell us what it is?
Obamacare was lousy health care, always was. It's not very good today. And what I said, that if we come up with something, and we are working on things, we're going to do it and we're going to replace it. But remember this, I inherited Obamacare because Democrats wouldn't change it. They wouldn't vote for it. They were unanimous. They wouldn't vote to change it. If they would have done that, we would have had a much better plan than Obamacare. But the Democrats came up. They wouldn't vote for it. I had a choice to make when I was president. Do I save it and make it as good as it can be? Never going to be great. Or do I let it rot? And I felt I had an obligation, even though politically it would have been good to just let it rot and let it go away. I decided, and I told my people, the top people, and they're very good people. I have a lot of good people in that administration. We read about the bad ones. We had some real bad ones too, and so do they. They have really bad ones. The difference is they don't get rid of them. But let me just explain. I had a choice to make. Do I save it and make it as good as it can be, or do I let it rot? And I saved it. I did the right thing. But it's still never going to be great, and it's too expensive for people. And what we will do is we're looking at different plans. If we can come up with a plan that's going to cost our people, our population, less money and be better health care than Obamacare, then I would absolutely do it. But until then, I'd run it as good as it can be run.
So just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
I have concepts of a plan.
Yeah, I just ended the clip there due to the fact that I have concepts of a podcast. This may not be a podcast, but I have concepts of one. I also have good people. Well, I have some bad ones too. I mean, they got some really bad ones, but I have bad ones too, but I have some good people. And I have concepts of a podcast. But that's basically how the debate went. A lot of back and forth, a lot of dodging. I can't say it was just Trump. I mean, Kamala didn't answer a couple of questions as well because she didn't even answer the question whether she was black or not, which was kind of strange to me. But hey, I don't care. I don't care either way. She can be whatever she wants. Like I said, the debate is not going to change most people's minds on who to vote for. You're either going to support Trump or you're not. You're either going to support Kamala Harris or you're not. That's just how I feel. Me, myself, being an independent voter, I like to get both sides of the coin and then make a decision. But I would say this, come November, vote for someone. A lot of people gave their lives for the right to vote. So the least we can do is vote for one of the candidates. That's what this country is built about, and that's what we should do as United States citizens. Till then, thanks for watching. That was my quick opinion, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and by the way, I do have a forgotten fact. Today's forgotten fact is, did you guys know the first presidential debate on TV was between Richard Nixon and Senator John F. Kennedy? Now, this took place Monday, September 26, 1960, at WBBM TV, a CBS television station in Chicago. It was moderated by Howard K. Smith, Sander Vanacore, Charles Warren, Stuart Novins, and Bob Fleming. And that was your forgotten fact of today. From 1960 all the way up until now, a bunch of televised presidential debates. Till next time, talk to you later. Don't forget, comment, subscribe, let me know your opinions on this. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, beware of Haitians that are stealing and eating your pets. Well, that's according to Donald Trump and the Republicans. Yes, that was also in the debate as well. Look it up.